Welcome back to IL-2 Korea. In this tutorial we will take a first look at the Commander Career, one of the main single-player modes in IL-2 Korea. The Commander Career is designed as a long-term replayable experience set during the Korean War. But unlike a regular single mission, here you are not only flying one isolated sortie, you are taking part in a larger campaign where your unit operates across multiple combat days. Now the main difference compared to IL-2 Great Battles is that this is no longer just a pilot career. In IL-2 Korea, you are also responsible for managing an entire squadron or a regiment. As a commander, you will receive broader objectives from higher command, such as achieving air superiority in a specific area. Then you will decide how to approach that objective, which aircraft to use, how many pilots to send, and how much of your unit's resources to commit. This means your decisions outside the cockpit matter. You will manage pilots, aircraft, repairs, supplies, ammunition, fuel, and replacement. The success or failure of your missions can affect the condition of your unit over time. So, the Commander Career is the mode for players who want a deeper single-player experience. You will be flying missions, but you will also be leading a unit through the entire Korean War. Now let's take a quick look at how to start a new Commander Career. To start a new career, select Career from the main menu and then choose the aircraft you want to use. You can also filter the available options by nation if you want to narrow down the list. After selecting an aircraft, you will choose the squadron you want to command. On the map, you can see the historical units that operated the aircraft you selected, grouped by airfield. By selecting an airfield, you can review the units based there and check their details. Pay attention to the service dates of each unit. Some squadrons may have entered the Korean War later or left earlier, so the unit you choose will also affect the period of the war you will experience. Once you have selected your unit, you can customize your commander pilot. Here you can change the portrait, the character name, and the date of birth. One of the most interesting options is the biography. Depending on the biography you choose for your pilot, different boosters can be applied, such as skill, discipline, or courage boosters. So choose the background that best fits the kind of commander you want to create. After confirming your character, the career begins with your first operational day. An operation will start and you will be able to read the available news and context for the current situation. This is the main squadron management screen, and it is a central hub of the Commander Career. From here you can review your unit, its effectiveness, its current resources, and the missions available for the current operation. On the right side of the screen you can check the calendar, which shows the progression of your career, current events, and the combat days ahead. Below that you can review the weather forecast by hour. This is very useful when planning missions because weather conditions can affect visibility, navigation, and combat decisions. You can also check squadron events, which will summarize what's happening inside and outside of your unit, and the newspaper section, where you can read the latest news related to the war and the current operation. On the left side of the screen you can see your commander information and career statistics. This includes the progress of the career, completed days and operations, flight hours, enemy aircraft destroyed, pilot losses, and other important squadron data. The Squadron Management section allows you to review your entire unit, organized by flight number and section. Here you can manage individual pilots, move them between sections or flight groups, open their pilot cards, review their combat efficiency and statistics, and check their full pilot file. Now from the pilot file you can perform actions such as promotions and awards, or even firing a pilot from the unit. You can also customize a pilot's aircraft and choose a specific livery or setup for them. One of the most important sections in the Commander Career is the resources. Here you can manage the resources available to your unit, including aircraft, pilots, fuel, ordnance, and repair equipment. If your resources are running low, you can request replenishment and check the delivery schedule. Keeping an eye on resources is important because they can become a decisive factor in the success or failure of your squadron. In the center of the screen you have the tactical map. This map shows the current operational situation, including your airfield, the combat area, and the available missions. These missions can include both offensive missions and defensive tasks. You can select any available mission and assign it to a group from your squadron. You can choose to include yourself as one of the pilots, or you can send your pilots without taking part directly. If you don't want to manually manage the mission, pilots, aircraft, and equipment, you can use the auto planning feature. The auto planning feature automatically selects and prepares a mission for you. Once you confirm your orders, the task list will update with the missions you have added. You can also adjust career options and mission difficulty at any time using the options and difficulty buttons. Once you are ready, you can proceed with the assigned task. If your commander is included as a pilot in the mission, you will jump directly into the action so you can play the mission by yourself. If not, you will be able to follow the mission status in real time and see reports from your squadron as the mission develops. After the mission is complete, you can review the final report and check how well the assigned tasks were completed. Once there are no more tasks to perform for the current day, you can advance time and continue to the next combat days. But before doing that, it is always a good idea to check the condition of your pilots, your aircraft, and most importantly, your resources. In the next video, we will take a look at the Exons, a new and practical feature in IL-2 Korea designed to help you improve and test your flying and combat skills. Thanks for watching, I'm Brigadier Fox, and I will see you in the skies of IL-2 Korea.